I know I got a lot of support from my barbs. Y'all be trying to check me when I be saying that I like Cardi. I love Nicki. Y'all know that she's a big influence on my life when it comes down to my music. But I can't ever be a hater and say that or give props to someone that's working hard. So, do I hate they little beats that they had? Hell yeah. It's label made. I think the label did that. They try to put Nicki down and make her be a bad guy, and she really not, when she's really pretty much worked with every female artist you can think of. But they don't talk about that. They don't talk about how she's actually stayed out of the way of beefing with female artists for so long. And the labels be doing that. People be doing that. But I'll forever be a Nicki fan, Nicki lover. I will forever give her props. I just did yesterday in the interview. That's somebody that I always looked up to. I was a little girl looking up to her and her work ethic and how hard she went for herself, and she pushed through. She opened up for us, for our generation. Me and the Megans and the Cardis and the Asian dolls and the, like, everybody. The young baby Tates, the Flo Millies, all of us, like, Nicki did that. Yes, I love Kim. I love Foxy to death. But they didn't open it up again for us. They opened it up for Nicki. Nicki came through, had it on lock for so many years, and was able to allow it to be that people respect females. Nicki was a respected female in the industry that niggas couldn't even touch. As far as her work ethic, her business, like, she didn't need to stamp her nothing. That cold. It will always be cold. And when she did that, that made it possible for women to not have to come into the game in a group. And that's what y'all not understanding. When they were saying that, oh, Nicki didn't pave the way for us, she made it possible. It was definitely other female artists before her that are legends, that are amazing. But she made it possible for female artists to come through and not be associated with the all-male group. Because she really held her own. When you talked about Cash Money, it wasn't like, oh, Wayne, and then he got his people. It was, you got to look, Wayne is slick A&R. He knew talent. And he knew that Drake and Nicki was going to really hold that down. It wasn't like, oh, this is Wayne, and then we got all these other people underneath, and we might hear them feature on a song here or there. Like, they had one of some of the biggest superstars that will ever walk this earth when it come down to this hip-hop. She held her own by herself as a female artist and allowed us to be looked at as a solo entity instead of having to be on somebody's hotel. Y'all can't take that away from her at all. Y'all would never be able to do that. Who you laughing at? But yeah, I get off my soapbox for that. But yeah, I do like Cardi though. I was just answering that question.